In life, people take many different paths to where they're going to go, and the question often is, are they going to go for excellence in that path? And I think the students here, both at the Conejo Valley High School and Century High School, are on paths for excellence, and we have two students that represent that because of their attitude, their excellence in hard work, achieving really a wonderful achievement. They have the two highest, or the highest GPAs for each of their two schools. Honey Hernandez from Conejo Valley High School and Jordan Alatorre from Century High School. So on behalf of the Board of Education and the Conejo Valley Unified School District, congratulations and excellent work.
Thank you, Mr. Contini. Our first speaker from Conejo Valley High School happens to be Honey Hernandez.
First off, I'd like to thank the Conejo Valley High School, the class of 2009. I am proud and very honored to be a part of Conejo Valley High School, and on behalf of them, I'd like to thank you for joining us in celebrating this milestone in our lives. I'd like to give the biggest thanks to the principal, assistant principal, the counselor, the teachers, and staff, without whom we would really be lost. Just ask our parents. Thank you for believing in us and making our education a priority. Your faith has inspired us to reach beyond external limitations to discover our potential. At Conejo Valley High School, we have been given another chance to show our strengths and not dwell on our weaknesses. We were not judged upon our appearance, intellectual levels, or what group we hung out with. Instead, we were looked upon as individuals who possess great qualities within us. I truly speak for all my class when I say how grateful we are to have shared these past few years of our lives besides wonderful people who genuinely care for us. Every teacher and staff member here is dedicated to providing lifelong lessons to students who have been somewhat difficult to deal with at times. Just take me, for example. I'm sure Mr. Mag has a few stories here and there he would love to share with you guys. But seriously though, I think we all feel that the teachers and staff have been amazing, and I'd like to point out 3 certain people who have made my few years here extra special: Mac, Kiwi, and Barbara Safe. With the sincere, humorous love they extended, each one of them has made a huge impact in my life personally, and I will forever cherish them in my heart. And for those of you who haven't had the chance to thank a certain someone who has inspired you in any way, don't let the sun go down today without saying your farewells. So please help me in extending a round of applause for all of them today. And so here we are on graduation day. From the moment we began school, we have envisioned this day with anticipation, never knowing how bittersweet it would really be. As emotional as it is though, I know we have to face the fact that we must bid adieu to our dear friends and to the staff who have become more than just role models to us, but a family away from home. Some of us had our differences, but we have grown as people who will now look out into the world with a different light. And now, instead of waiting for a chance, we will rise up and make our dreams come true. Shall we fall, we will get up and be stronger. And finally, for the future, I wish all of you to call on your inner wisdom and to find your purpose in life. This journey has come to an end, so take one last look around you. Inhale and take it in. This memory will last you a lifetime. I wish all of you excitement and achievement. May the years to come bring wonders and fulfillment to your every goal. Don't lose yourself out in the world and fight for what you believe in. When it gets tough, just remember how much you have already conquered, because we are already successful. We have graduated. Thank you.
Welcome graduates, parents, teachers, board members, and friends to Conejo Valley and Century High School class of 2009 graduation. My name is Jordan Alatorre, and I stand before you as a Century High School graduate, and having also just completed my first semester at Moore Park College. Well, we're all finally here. I thought this day would never come. To be honest, high school went by much quicker than expected. When I was asked to give a graduation speech, I decided to read speeches from other graduations to gain some sort of inspiration. But what I found in common with many of them is that they were all very generic and can apply to almost any school. But in this case, it's different. We aren't any typical students from any conventional public high school. Most graduation speeches are about unity and how close we become as a class. I don't think this applies to us. Instead, I think we become close as individuals. Not because of some imaginary entity we all belong to, like the senior class, but because of who we are. What we will remember in 10 years is the individual relationships we all had with each other. I think going through what we have has put us all ahead of the curve. We've had to grow up quickly and do more things for ourselves to get where we are. We've had to realize our mistakes and come to rise above them. Yet here we are in our caps and gowns at graduation, receiving a diploma, which means just the same as anyone else's, and we are off to do and achieve what any other graduate has the ability to do. Many of us have struggled to get here, but now we have finally completed what we have set out to do. We overcame distractions and obstacles and found our motivations. We rose above our fear of failure and self-doubt, and in the process of succeeding in high school, learned to believe in ourselves. Now we have much to look forward to. What each of us goes off to do in the world will be as varied as the next. Some of us will continue working a full-time job or seek higher education. Everyone has to find and follow his or her own path. We'll be connected through this experience. This may be the last time we're all together, but our paths in life will overlap. Your classmates will affect you in some way. The person sitting next to you may be your coworker one day, produce the music you listen to, or even design the clothes you wear. There's no way of telling right now what the people around you will become, or how they will relate to you. You may not know what you yourself will become, but when you decide, go for it with the same motivation that got you here today. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Whatever you are, be a good one." The choice is yours, and I hope every single one of you will achieve your future goals. I can't speak on behalf of all the students, but I can say what continuation school meant to me. I had always just barely passed all my classes at the end of each year, only doing enough to pass the classes I needed. When sophomore year came around, I tested the limits of attendance, of sleeplessness, and of procrastination. For this, my original high school had enough of me, so they cut me loose, which gave me the opportunity to go to a continuation high school, Century High School. Never in my life have I actually enjoyed being at school, or I'd ever even remotely look forward to the next day of waking up and attending. Being at school with others I could relate to and experiencing a new type of education pushed me to succeed. I can happily say I'm glad to have attended a continuation high school. You know, I never expected to be standing up here. I never even expected to graduate. I didn't take the normal route of schooling, but that's something all of us have to be proud of. We didn't do things the conventional way. But we're still here standing today, ready to graduate. As we approach the real world, it's important to remember the many people who have helped us along the way as parents, teachers, advisors, peers, and friends. I'd also like to take this time to thank my parents for their love and support. It was once said, "This is the beginning of a new day. You have been given this day to use as you will. You can waste it or use it for good. What you do today is important because you're exchanging a day of your life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, and its place is something that you have left behind. Let it be something good." Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Honey and Jordan. You have both represented our graduates very well.